Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing a pretty quick video on how I restring my spinning reel. Now this particular one is a Catfish pole that I have set up. It has a little bit beefier spinning reel, a little bit heavier action. So to do this, we only have a few things that we need. We're going to start out with our fishing line. This one here is just some good old Bass Pro Shop brand. It's monofilament and it's 20 pound. I've got my trusty sidekick with me today. She's going to be helping us to take off the old string and put on the new string. So stick around, we'll get started. We're just going to take it all off and we'll get back with you whenever we are to that point. We have put our new string through all the eyes and we're to the point where we can start tying the knot on the bail and start putting our new line on, or on our spinning reel, sorry. But the first thing you want to do is you want to, before you tie your knot on the spinning reel, you want to open up your bail, and then you want to just do a simple overhand knot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it 2 overhand knots on there, and then you might have a little extra on there. Just gonna stamp that close to the bottom. And then this is one, go ahead and close your bail. This is one trick my dad taught me, and I'm gonna pass it along to you. But what he did was he used to do this in his garage. He would put a screwdriver in his vise, his bench vise, and then he would put this on there and just reel it in. Now that we've got all the string on there that we want, we're going to cut it from our little spindle here. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. All right. Then we can start thinking about our tackle that we're going to put on here. So for our tackle, I only have a few things I'm going to use. I've got one of these barrel swivels. It is a size 1, and it does have the little clip on there where you can put your weight or hook. I'm going to be using 2 of those. And then I've also have a just 2 ounce lead weight. I have a 4, but I think I'm just going to use the 2 ounce lead weight today, and I'm going to be putting it on one of these barrels. So if at any point in the future, if I want to increase or decrease how much weight I have, I can do it because I'm putting this on there. So all we're going to do is just slip them in there just like so. Now what we're going to do is I've got my weight and barrel swivel all in one. So there is step 1 of us restringing it. This swivel, where we just put this on, we're going to add another knot, and we're going to go down from it to another barrel swivel, which is where our hook will be. I'll show you. All right, so I redid it, and I gave myself about 18 inches, which is about perfect for what I want. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up our barrel swivel. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to open it up. The hook that we were using is still fine. So what I'm going to do is just hook that in there just like so, and then close it up. And just like that, we have our Catfish rig ready to go. We're going to actually go out tonight and try it out. My daughter and son here have been wanting to go fishing here lately, so we're going to actually go out tonight here in just a couple of minutes. And first we got to go get some bait, and I think we're going to use night crawlers tonight for catfish. I'm just going to see if we can catch anything on the new rig. Well, we're down here on the pond today. This is same pond that I did my jug testing video at. Actually, out here is where I did that. So I want to try out this spot and see if we can catch any catfish on the rig that we just made. We're going to be using a few baits today. I've got some chicken livers here, old reliable night crawlers, and then I've got these dough balls, and I've got one more that I want to try, and that is soap. I've seen some people do that, had some commercial fishermen tell me about the idea, so I want to try it today. But first we're just going to see if we can catch anything on night crawlers. Just started to get a little nibble on here. He may have taken my bait. Well, he took part of it, but not all of it. Had two on there, and now I've only got one. I'm gonna rebait and throw it back out there. While we wait, I wanted to show you our other possibility, which is soap. This stuff's pretty cheap, and doesn't come off, but it's got a really good scent, and supposedly it's irresistible for the catfish. So if they take my bait again, we're going to try some soap. Well, I got a fish on. I couldn't turn the video on fast enough. All right. I just barely got him. That's what we're after. Just a good little channel catfish, I do believe. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but pretty good size. Even these small ones fight like big ones, so just be careful of this barb right here. They will sting you. I don't know if you can see the end there. Right there, tip of my fingers, that little tiny barb, and they will definitely get you, and it stings, and we'll let them go. This will be just a catch and release video. All right, I'm gonna keep that chicken liver that I had on there, and I'm gonna add just a bar of soap. Now, I've heard pretty good things from people who say it really does work, and whenever you're done. Take off some and wash my hands. I am going to add, I'm going to throw it out there, see if we can't catch another one. That one was a lot better throw. Went out a lot farther than the other one. The problem I have with chicken livers is they're so brittle that they will just kind of throw off the line if you really give it a good toss out there. I actually had one on as soon as I was reeling it in. I think he got off. It's all right. Throw it back out there, rebait. This time I'm going to go more the deeper water. All right, here's our last cast of the day. I haven't been out here for about an hour and haven't caught anything since I switched spots. We're going to give it one last rebait, one last cast, see what we can do. Well, I just got a bite, but he stopped. I'll keep the camera rolling just in case he decides to come back. He might have taken my bait. All right, I see movement again. All right, I'm going to turn it off. If it comes back, I'm going to turn it back on. Well, that's a wrap on this video. I only caught one, but we didn't get skunked today, which is always a plus. And hoping for a little bit more, but you know, you have those days and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But thanks for sticking around for this video. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of this. And if you learned something or maybe see something I could do differently, definitely leave it down in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. And then we'll see you guys in the next video.